Hey everybody, welcome back. Lost my crap. Welcome back. We're here with the 20th century guitar, and there's a couple of things that we need to do. One, you have to remove the nut, but if you're trimming it just to get the finish loose off of it and it comes out, well, then it's kind of hard to film something you've already done, and that glue looks really gross. Anyways, we got a couple of things that we're going to do. First thing we're going to do is we're going to pull the frets. We already know we're going to put new frets on it. So now just seems to be the time to pull them out before we pull the fingerboard off. I do want to show you something. Let's see if I can actually get this to work. Okay, it's mostly flat till you start getting down here. Not bad here. Now, can you see that? The closer we get to the end, look at that. That is what we call the bad juju, and that is just because this brace is gone. There was nothing there to support it. The top has collapsed in on it. So anyways, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a test on this first fret here, and hopefully we'll be able to get it out without a huge amount of difficulty. Oh my goodness gracious. One little teeny tiny chip out of that. I'm telling you, that ain't bad, kids. That ain't bad at all. Well, time for a little more fun. We are now going to attempt to get this fingerboard off, and we're going to be doing that with the aid of the heating blanket. I am only going to push this to like 200. I'm just going to kind of let that heat soak in there. Alright, we've gotten our first break. Not a break, but hey, look, I'm way over here. We've gotten our first kind. It's a break. I'll show you. our first kind of inroads into, we've gotten this. Push it. Don't push your luck. Do you remember the mandolin? Yeah. That's about as far as we're going to get on that one. It goes back down. Weight holds down there, goes back down. Let's cook it a little more. Alright, let's see what we got here. That isn't a big mess. Don't step on the heating blanket with your foot. Now it's going to get tricky. Because we have a mess. That's what we have. Because we have a number of pieces. That are connected right here. I think you're going to have to get the intensive heat treatment. I'm telling you what, guys. It's so weird to look under there and not see a channel and not see a truss rod. So that blanket is too big and unwieldy, so let's go to can't go to plan B because the iron is at the other house because I'm using that to repair some Formica. So, I may have something we can use. Alright, we're going to give her one little more heave-ho. And then if that doesn't get her, let's just look at it tomorrow because it is, oh look, it's 1 in the morning. So, yeah, not the day of rest. So, trying to get a little bit more heat, except that I've lost my thing. There we go. Trying to get a little more heat up in here, and hopefully we can get this separated right there, kind of like that. It's getting plenty hot enough in there, but it's just being stubborn as all get out. Alright, that's it. we're calling it a night. We will give it a shot sometime tomorrow, because I don't want to make a bad judgment call. Alright, I am starting to have doubts that this miracle is going to suddenly sprout forth here. As I lift this up, as I lift the guitar up, you can see that whole piece of the soundboard is connected to the fingerboard. And so what I think, starting to have doubts. So what I think I'm going to attempt to get the rest of this binding, of the rest of this rosette out of this hole right here, the channel that it's in, because that's all that's holding it there right now. Here, stand by. And as we see from this angle, I'm already kind of mostly out of there. So maybe if we can get that little section separated, then this piece will be able to come off with the fingerboard, and then we can just see if we're gonna opt for the nuclear option, which I don't even want to say out loud right now. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I actually just did that. Well, there it is in all its ugliness. It is actually a really nice view of how, when you're attempting to steam out your 12th fret, you know, just for fun, let's just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So what you're trying to do is hit the neck pocket right in there. So there's your margin of error right there when you're attempting to drill in, trying to get that needle to go right into there to get your steam and your heat up through here. Alright, well, damn. I'm trying real hard to not do that. Oh man, that is some stinking stuff. Whew, baby. Alright, well, in as gentle and loving a manner as someone like me is able to do, there it is. About like that. So this piece is still over on there. Man, I'm telling you, I'm starting to seriously think this might not be going the way we want it to go, because let's do a lot of unnecessary moving around in housekeeping. Here, let's change the auto exposure setting by moving that. Alright, so here we go. That is like that. This is like that. And this is really, really brittle. I'm sure, you know, baking it the way we did to get it separated certainly didn't help, but I'm starting to lose hope we're going to be able to save this top. Not lose hope that we can get the guitar back and going, just that we're going to be able to do it with this top. Because let's think. All right, let's think. First of all, this is most definitely going to be another one of those consult the hive mind of the interwebs type of episodes. Because we were, in the previous hive mind episode, we were talking about blocking this up, heating this, getting some heat and some steam in there and some declamping pressure on it to, you know, do the squeezy and kind of level this out. And if this were in one piece, I think that would probably be the way to go. But here's what we're thinking now. Because I have this split right there, which is right on the edge of this neck block. My stability is gone unless I do you make some sort of, oh, look at this is all pushed in here. So just to, oh my gosh, just to make it even more fun, let's look, see if we can see this right here. See how this is. Let's see, can I get my hand in there to help? See, that's way off. That should be that part right there. So did it migrate up with the break? Because we remember, if you remember in the PV Clarksdale, there was an issue where the guitar had been hit and it had done this and it had deformed. So I wonder if this is part of that event that pushed this neck block this way, which caused this fracture, which caused this shearing along the plane here, because you could see your grain is running kind of like this. It's not running straight. We're not running parallel here with the top. Our grain, at least in this area right here, is running like this. So if you're going to put the force into it, it's gonna peel up like that. Welcome to Physics 101. I'm sadly coming to the realization we may need to put a new top on this, because I don't know if we can get the stability in the neck up here. Because first of all, we would have to form this to get this just straight and level. And then if we could get this piece back into position, you're going to put like a back strip on well, like this. We would have to put something like that, a reinforcing piece underneath this fracture line You'd have to put one in the middle. You'd have to put one over here. I mean, you could almost do it with one big piece. Do you countersink that into the top of the neck block? Well, that's where we're going to stop. We're going to leave it as it is. We're going to go have some barley pops. Hey, if you've got a local drum corps type of competition in your area, go check it out. They're great fun. I'm working one tonight at our local school, and even though I will be enjoying all these great bands, the Cavaliers are in town. You know, they brought their 3 semi trucks, their 40-foot rider truck, their it looked like another 20-foot truck with a 15 or an 18-foot trailer on the back, and their 2 passenger buses. I'll be enjoying that show, but this is what I'm going to be thinking about. So, you know, this is probably even going to be a special. I'll edit this today and probably post this today, even though it's out of sequence, and even though it's gonna short me. Yeah, this is a pickle. So, let me know what you think. Be nice. We all know it could be firewood. But we don't want it to be firewood. We want to do hard things. We want to learn from hard things. And we want to pass that knowledge on. You guys have a great weekend. Cheers.
Hey, if you like this episode of RATTLECAN Guitar Restorations, you might want to check this video out as well. Be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube, and if you'd like to help the channel grow, consider stepping over to our Patreon page and giving that a look. Y'all have a good weekend. Cheers.